Hello everyone who likes to stick things very, very, very close together indeed. I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths and more cheese tactics because I have some delicious gorgonzola for you here today. Now, I have covered spin block shenanigans and in particular like spin blocked weapons on the channel before. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. I think spin block turrets was the thing I was talking about, which is very similar to what we're here doing here today. Today I want to focus on the basic method of like putting a spin blocked object together, or a subobject, subobject clipped object together. A thing what the subobjects clip through each other in a manner that should defy all physics, but from the depths, physics is a suggestion more than a reality. So, what we have here, we have a perfectly functional turret, complete with EMP-proofed local weapon controller. And we have a simple weapon, which is okay. Simple weapons are not super great, as I've discussed to a small amount of controversy in my most recent tier list video. I'm very happy that people are sharing their opinions about the tier list in the comments, by the way. Go comment on that if you haven't already. Watching optional, I guess. But anyway, we've got this thing here. It's got a shell all loaded in. It's nothing special. It's just a moderately armor-piercing, timed frag shell. So, and this is okay-ish. So if I spawn in an Atlas, this thing shoots. One of the main problems with this thing is the inaccuracy of it. The fact that we don't have bearing rangefinders on this fortress certainly doesn't help. You turn off, please. And that did something. Managed to tickle its butt. But just one of these simply will not do. Simple weapons are best when spammed. But hypothetically, what if you don't have a lot of deck room to spam these little 150mm casemates? Well, as with a lot of things in From the Depths, you can stack them via sub-object shenanigans. So, we're going to be doing that right now. And I'm going to be... This is important. I have Control-C, that. And now, what we can do here is line up spin blocks. Pretend that this is a spin block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spin blocks all set up to basically squish a whole bunch of these little guys into one place. Let's just see here. Do I have... Yes, I do. 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 I'm just going to get rid of these because we do not need them. We do not need them at all. One of the spin blocks is going to be sitting on a rubber wedge, but that's okay for demonstration purposes. So, first off, we have our spin block. And you basically make all the spin blocks first, save them as placeholders, and then you stick them where you want them. And let's go here. And by the way, I keep saying spin blocks because I'm just used to the idea of like spin blocks being the only sub-object. You can do this with turrets, you can do this with pistons as well. I'm going to stick with spin blocks because they're nice and cheap. So we're going to have our spin block here and we're going to lock it so that, you know, it's not going to be affected by ACBs or anything like that, assuming we forget. So we have that, and this is going to be the front leftmost thing. So we got our thing here, front leftmost, and kablooey. I also need to go remember to stick this on weapon group 1 as well, so everything turns nicely. And this is all set up because I remember to control and copy paste. That's important. That'll save you a hell of a lot of time. So there is that now, and now we just got to repeat that 9 more times. So this is what you would call it, frontmost left. This one is going to be center front, and we're just going to speed through and do all of this the way it should be done. 1, 2, and thankfully the clipboard can handle copying the spin block information and the casemate information all at the same time. So probably going to speed through this next bit. So that this video isn't too long, because you get the idea. It's all kind of... damn it, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. It's all basically the same thing. Frontmost right. Ta-da. Ta-da. Make sure everything is locked. speeding up begins now. Alrighty, so you might have noticed in that sped up footage right there that I actually went and put these blocks, the casemate and spin blocks, on the hotbar. I'm gonna have to remember to change that back later, because usually I have other things there, but that helped speed up that process a little bit, just on the fly improvisation. And now we gotta save all these things in an order that makes sense to you. So front most left, we're gonna do it like we're reading. That's why I have all these placeholder things there, because it's just super handy to place all of them down like so, and 6, and 7, and 8. Do I have a number 10? Yes, I do. Wait, did I do that right? Did I skip over some? So, nope, I skipped over number 9. So, if I sort that in alphabetical order, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. We are ready to do this. Right, so we're going to start off down here. We've got our placeholder. Front, left, and... Alright, that's why I needed to sync that down a bit more. It also helps to kind of do this. Shrink the blocks so we can see what we're doing. And over here, number 5. This is, by the way, kind of risky to do if you're using other weapon types. So missiles would probably work just fine. APS and CRAM, trying to stack weapon systems like this, if the barrels of the weapons get damaged, they might end up shooting each other if you spin block them like this. So just note of warning, you can still do it, but it's not as easy to get away with. This is pretty easy to get away with in comparison. So you'll notice all of these things there, they're also all clipping something horrifying. So what I'm going to do here, since we're here anyway, I'm just going to tidy up this turret a little bit, and I'm also going to do something like this. I'm going to put a little hat on it. And we're just going to, for aesthetics purposes, here's a handy trick. Is target, where, simple weapons, elevation, let's set that to 10. Ta-da! Now we're just going to go hop over there, because I don't want all these things to fire. Now we've got a lovely spin block thing. Cover your ears for this. Yep! So there's 9 of those things firing literally all at once, so it's a bit of a loud bang. And now let's see how we do against the Atlas. Cover your ears again. So you can see there, it's 18 shells all fired at once in what is super glued, whoopsie daisy, into a very small turret. And the Atlas is firing back, of course. And yeah, that makes a big difference. 9 versus just one of them. Not sure that's a fair comparison at all. But yeah. And the really cool thing is that if you mount them on a turret like this, the turret tracks a lot faster than that simple weapon does, so... And there we go. We've got a very cheesy, spin-blocked little turret. And... Come on, fire one more time. Beautiful. So yeah, this is a lovely bit of delicious cheese right here. Let's chuck that against something else, because that's so much fun. Let's chuck it against a rook. The rook is fun to shoot at. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the process you can do. in order to spin block weapons together. It's very cheesy. Remember that From the Depths is primarily a single-player game, so you can do this if you like, and there's literally no consequences for it, aside possibly from guilt, but do be aware that people in the community might look at you funny if you try and show something like this off. Man, I forgot that, wow. Also, a problem with using timed frag on these guys is that there's no laser targeter to fine-tune the detonation of the frag, so unfortunately it's a little bit derpy. Come on, one more volley, please. Come on, you can do it. One more. Aha! Just a little bit off. Beautiful. Actually, just for giggles. Nope, that'll do. I don't actually want to be too close to this thing as it fires, because, it's really loud. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, there you go. Just 50, like, almost 60,000 kinetic damage all at once from this tiny little thing. Yep, okay, that's more like it. Mixed results. But good results. Mixed but good. My goodness, these. Also, to give you an idea that, technically you're not saving any resources by doing this, except, let's go placeholder again. So that's a 33,000 material turret. That's just hanging on by a thread by one little turret. Oh, this is rubbish. Oh, this is such delightful, cheesy rubbish. So, hopefully that gives you an idea of how the process you can do to spin block things together, because this isn't restricted to weapons, by the way. Like, you can do this with engines, you can do this with laser systems, you can do this with all kinds of, like, amazing stuff. And, yeah, it's such, I don't know, sometimes cheese is delicious, so, yeah, you turn off for a second, just so we can, look at our silly cheese right here. Are you even firing anymore, dude? No, you're not. Oh, that's because I just turned you off. Oh, dear. So that does it for this particular video. Perhaps not the best shell type for this, honestly. It keeps detonating too early. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.